What's up guys, and welcome to a new Unity tutorial. In this video I'm going to be covering how to set up sort of a toggle so you can toggle between two weapons in your hand, or two things in your hand. So first things first, you've created a new scene, so we're just going to go ahead and delete the main camera. Next we're going to add in a terrain right here, or a plane. You can do whatever you want, just some sort of floor. And there it is, there's our floor. So as you can see, it's really big. So I'm just going to go in right here, and we're going to create ourselves a new guy. So we're going to go in here, and first person controller, and we'll drag that in. Zoom in on him, drag him up above, right like that. He's fine. He's very happy. Next we are going to get just quick light so we can sort of see stuff. So GameObject, create other directional light. Go into play mode with our game right here. It's very basic. I'm just gonna give the terrain a texture quick. If you don't know how to do this, Google it. It's really nice, the ways that you can add textures. So I'm just gonna get some dirt. There we go. Now I have a nice dirt terrain. So the next thing that we are going to do is we're going to create our things that we're going to toggle between. So let's go between a cube and a sphere. Very basic. So, let's just open up our game view. I'm trying to figure out where we want to put. Hold on, let me answer that. So as I was saying, it's pretty basic. If you go into your game, you can see that we have the cube. And we're going to scale down the cube a little because it's pretty big. And even a little bit more. So we're going to move it in right over. No, not the. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Move it in, and we're going to actually pop this up like that and move our game view down to here so we can see it. So as you can see, the cube is right there, and it's pretty easy to tell it's a cube. If we drag our game view back up here, you can see there's the cube, sort of in your hand, I guess in a way. Yeah, there's our cube. Next, we're going to parent that to the camera. So go into your first-person controller and go to main camera. There we go. Now we have our cube, which we're going to rename to item 1. And generally, you don't want to use spaces. Bad. Next, we're going to add our second item. First things first, we're going to turn off our cube right here. I'm going to go GameObject, create other sphere. And scale that down. Also, sorry for the background noise. Scale that down and move that over here. Go into our game view. How's it look? Okay, so it needs to go up and over a little. And there we are. Pretty obvious now that we have a cube in our hand. And there we go. Okay, so now we've got a cube. We're going to rename this to item 2. And we are going to parent that to the camera as well. Do not parent the two items together. That won't work at all. It'll screw the entire thing up. Next, let's go do that first item and turn that on and turn off the second item. There we go. That's all that you need to do for setup in the game. Next thing you're going to need to do is we're going to create a very basic script. So create JavaScript. And sorry about all this crap. I was working on something else. Ooh. And we're going to name this JavaScript switch. Let me just put that into my tutorial. I don't organize very much. There we go. Now we have a very basic JavaScript. So let's open that up and edit it in monodevelop. There it is. Switch.javascript. So first things first is on our function start, we're going to have it say, or actually first things first, we need to define some variables. So our first one is going to be item 1, I guess, because that's what it is in the thing. And that's going to be a GameObject. Second one is going to be item 2, and that's also going to be a GameObject. I didn't spell that right. There we go. No. There we go. We have 2 variables, so we can drag those into the inspector view over here and change them as much as we want. Next thing is we have our function start and our function update. So start is when the scene starts. Update is when every frame it'll call that. Every time the computer calls a frame, it'll check, see if something is true. So first things first is we're going to say in our function start, we're going to go item 1.active is true. Use this one. And then the item 2 is false. Now this means that if we decide to mess around with these and turn them on and off, if we forget to change them back to one on and one off, it'll automatically just say, alright, item 1's active and item 2 isn't. Next, in our update, we're going to say if Input.GetKeyDown. We need key down, and this will tell you, like, it's asking what key you want to get pressed to change between them. And then we're going to pick, so I'm just going to do Q, KeyCode.Q, and we're going to close that, both. So there it says, if the Input.GetKeyDown, the key code's equal to Q, then we're going to add these. If that is that, then we can say item 1.active is, or no, yeah, item 1.active is equal to, this says not, it won't be active, so item 1.active. So if item 1 is active, item 1 isn't active, and then if item 2 is active, change it to, whoa, caps lock. Change it to not active. So this will say, like, say I have my item 1 is on and item 2 is off. If I do this, it'll say, oh, item 1 is on, so I'll change that. But wait, item 2 is off, so let's change that to active. Just sort of to go between. Very, very weird. And that's all that you need to do for the script. Save that and apply that to your main camera. And then you have item 1 and item 2. Take item 1, put that in item 1, and item 2, and put that in item. Sorry about that. And if you click play, we can, we can switch between our objects using Q. And it works just fine. So thanks for watching, guys. Remember to check out other videos that I have posted, which ideally will be up soon. I don't know. Thanks for watching. Bye.